Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you guys enjoyed your holiday season. In today's video, I wanted to show Nazare, which is a city located in the Silver Coast of Portugal, 30 minutes north of Caldas, and it's along the beach. So Nazare was initially known for their fishing. It used to be an old fishing village, which they actually still fish now, and it's also known for their epic waves. So if you're a surfer or enjoy surfing, you'll know that Nazare is one of the hot spots to surf at due to their gigantic waves. I think they had said it can get as high as 100 meters. Though don't quote me, I just know that they're known for their waves. It's a great village to live in. If you're looking for something that's a bit livelier than Portugal and that you still want to live on the beach, Nazare is a great spot to look at. It has all the amenities that you need, actually way more than Faj. So if you're looking for something that has multiple restaurants, multiple cafes and grocery stores, it even has a school, like the public school system is there. So you have first cycle, second and third cycle. So you can go to the public schools there. There aren't any private schools that I'm aware of other than daycares. So I think most of the private schools, you're still gonna have to drive either to like Marina Grande or Caldas, or there was another spot that my friend told me about, I can't quite remember. But I know Brave Generation Academy is going to go there. So if you are looking for an alternative style, which is a little bit of like a homeschool meets in-person learning, that is going to be there too. So there's different options as far as schooling, but overall you get a sense of everyday life there, yet a bit of the touristic side. So if you love to always feel like you're on vacation, Nazare is a great option for you. Also, homes are relatively affordable there. And when I was looking online, you can buy, my friend lives in this modern apartment there, and I actually saw that they have a penthouse that's 2 stories. It was a 3-bedroom penthouse for, I think it was about 190 meters of livable space. And it has an indoor pool, your own enclosed pool. And I want to say that was about 400,000 euros. So given it's relative in what you want to spend, but to have a penthouse that has the sea view and overlooks the whole city, I think that's actually a killer deal. But there are plenty of apartments there, apartments, condos, I guess it depends on what you want to call it, that are in the $200,000-$300,000 range, and housing there is relatively close to that price point too. So I do find that Nazare prices are far more affordable than, let's say, Portugal, which was in my last video, and even Caldas. So you'll get a lot for your money there. The only few downsides that I could see is that it's not a flat city. So if you're looking for a flat city that you can kind of walk with ease, I will say Nazare is pretty hilly. So it's great if you want to work out and you enjoy more of a strenuous workout. Nazare is great for that. But if you're looking for something that is flat due to mobility issues or whatnot, then I would say Nazare is a little bit harder. Also, a few other things that I noticed too, it has a lot of historical buildings there, which is awesome. You get, it's amazing because you get like the beach vibe in Nazare, but you also get the functionality of everyday life. It's kind of nice to live in a city like that because one day you can go to the beach, another day you can do whatever you want to do. I saw lots and lots of kids there. Given when I went yesterday, it was amazing weather. It was like 65, 70, but the sun was out and it was really toasty. I think at a few points I wish I wore shorts because it was just beating on me, which was nice, especially in December. The weather's great. There's a lot to do. The only downside, like I said, is that it's not a flat city. It also does have a touristy feel to it. So if you don't like the feel of living in a touristic area, then that might not be the best for you. But I felt like it was a good mix between, you get like the souvenir shops, but you also get like the everyday living too. So it was a nice combination of both. What's also nice too is that you're right off of the highway, so it's super easy to go to other cities. Like I said, it's only half an hour from Caldas and probably about an hour and a half to Lisbon, probably an hour and a half to Porto. So you're kind of right dab in the middle between 2 major large cities. So if you're looking for something like that, you should really check out Nazare. I definitely fell in love with it, and I'm so happy that's only half an hour away because we can make it an easy day trip. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Josie, and I just specialize in helping families move to the Silver Coast area. So if you're one of those families, hit the subscribe button and or check out my other videos, because I do go into full detail about how life is here with kids. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. See you next time, and Happy New Year. All right, so we're in the older part of the town center, and there is just a lot to do here. So there are a bunch of restaurants, cafes, some pharmacies, some like tourist shops too. The huge town center is actually really big. You can see the beach over there, but we're higher up, so you're looking down. Some more like nuts shops and souvenir shops, and then the big church too. This is my friend Shailene. She lives in Nazare, and so she's taking us around. And I wanted to talk to her about why she ended up choosing Nazare versus other areas.
He's a little ham when it comes to cameras. So we chose Nazare because we wintered in Foz do Areia, and it was really beautiful, but we felt like there wasn't that much going on in winter. And we had to go to Caldas for groceries, anything like that. So we visited Nazare one day in the winter, and everything was open. It was beautiful and sunny, and just kind of fit the bill in terms of like bigger than Foz, but smaller than a lot of other places. So and then we basically just saw our apartment and fell in love.
I mean, she has a spectacular view, so I think that was a huge selling point.
It really was.
But what's nice about her place is that it really is walkable to everything. You can walk to the grocery store. You can walk to the town center, you were saying. Which usually, even though it's uphill, it does take about how long would you say it takes you to walk there? If you were to walk there. Driving wise, it's a simple drive.
Yeah, it's only a mile, so
okay, a mile.
It's not far really at all. And there's two town centers in Nazare, because there's one, this is Sitio up here. And then down by the beach is like the beach neighborhood, and so both have shops and cafes.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so I drove by the one you're talking about just now. That's where all like the restaurants and more of the flat land, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's where we had dinner. Or
Yes,
I had dinner.
yes,
okay,
yes.
yeah.
So it's 10 minutes from our place to the beach down there, and then it's a mile if you go from our house up here.
All right, some more questions for you, Shailene.
I will try to answer.
Now, how English friendly
Very.
That's right. So very. Do you feel like you can get by without any issues?
Yes, everywhere except like bureaucratic places like the civil registry. With the library, you can get by. with English, certainly all the restaurants and everything like that. So it's because they do get tourists all over the world, worldwide tourists because of the surfing. They're definitely beach friendly.
Okay, good. We were just talking about schooling. So I guess, do they have public and private schools here in Nazare?
They have some private daycares, maybe one or two, but everything else is public. So although they are opening up a Brave Academy in Nazare next year, I think. But and I think that's private, right?
Yeah, that's private.
So, but other than that, you got to go public or go to a surrounding.
And then the public here goes from first cycle to third cycle?
Yeah, the public goes all the way through.
Okay.
And there is the Centre de Saúde here is very good. It's nice and new, and you actually get assigned a doctor, which is different than a lot of places that are overwhelmed.
You know, I heard that. I heard that you're assigned a doctor for your family.
Yeah.
I didn't know how the public health care works here.
Yeah, and so in a lot of places, there's wait lists of like tons of people trying to get a doctor.
Okay.
Whereas we got one like immediately. So my understanding is that's pretty rare and cool.
Alright, so now we're in the newer part of Nazare, just checking it all out, and it's definitely more of a lively town slash tour. You see a lot of tourist stuff just because the surfing does bring in a lot of tourism, but it's nice because you have a variety of shops and groceries and all the amenities that you would need to live in a city. And this beach is massive and super clean. What I love about Portugal is how the ocean is right there and you see amazing cliffs too. And then on the other side of the beach is a huge boardwalk area full of restaurants, shops, apartments. This road is super busy too. And of course, the weather is amazing. It's almost January, and my family doesn't have jackets on, but I do, because I tend to get a little chilly at times. And in case you didn't know, Nazare is known for their fishing. It's a big fishing village, or it was, is, I'm not sure. So they have all these awesome old-time boats over here to show you what they used to use. So I don't know if you can see, ooh, there's my finger, all the way that little line up there. That is a funicular that takes you from this level of the town all the way up to where we just were at the top of the town. So that's like a little railroad trolley type of thing. That's really cool. And it takes you about 15 minutes to go from this side up to the top. And it costs about €1 per person. So that's always a fun thing to do with family.